Now it's the solstice of the year. Winter is a glance from that you hear. 7 days moon, 7 time. Apple at the break in the light. Rain now is back. Rain out, rain solstice bells. Rain solstice bells.
We're now going to play a little bit of my movie. The way it's going to work, I'm going to give everyone 2 letters. You're going to come up with a title for a movie using those 2 letters. You can flip them if you need to. Then if I ask for it, you'll give me a short description of the movie. And then if I ask for it beyond that, we'll see a short scene kind of showing like a climactic moment from that movie. So your letters to begin with are going to be the letters of W and V. I'll give you a few moments to think it over.
Is that like B or B?
V.
Ooh.
W, like 2 of them.
Okay.
Thank you.
Rowan.
Wacky vacuole.
Ooh, tell me more.
We're taking a deep dive inside this plant and its central vacuole. But wait, is this a water park? Who knew?
Yeah.
Fine. Come on, class, let's go. I know you always wanted to learn more about plant structure, cell things.
Oh, we're going inside of the plant?
Yeah, come on, the magic school bus.
Oh, okay, that's crazy.
Wait. So here we have, is this Wet and Wild? Okay, kids, grab a raft. We're gonna take you on a real science journey.
All right, good job. Andy.
Wonky Village.
Ooh, tell me more.
Okay, get this, Matt. It's a town that's a small town, so it's a village. And everyone in it is sort of wonky. They're kind of wonked up in a way.
Yeah, let's see it.
Listen, we called this town meeting because a little worm told me that someone is being a little bit too normal in the village. Josh, we heard you got a job. What's up with that?
Well, I can't afford more rats if the rabbit won't pay me.
You can't afford a rat?
I give you my heart rat. I did. And you just gave it some pesticides. Pesticides.
They gave you their heart rat, Josh.
Mama,
W and V. Do you have a movie title?
No.
No, Rowan.
Walloping voices.
Ooh, tell me more.
On this episode of The Voice, we see when people's vocal cords start to form real life images and walloping them at the audience.
Show us.
I'm sorry. Whoa, it's a bird. Oh my goodness.
Whoa.
Are y'all gonna pick me? Oh, there's not a star in heaven. Oh, don't burn, don't burn.
Oh my gosh. This is crazy. Today's my 9th birthday.
Good job, Andy.
No.
WV?
Yeah.
Where's Virginia?
Ooh, tell me more.
It's a bunch of kids who forgot geography and they can't figure out the map anymore.
Yeah.
I don't know what we're gonna do. We got a huge test tomorrow, and like I'm looking at this blank map, and they all look the same to me.
The one word I remember is Virginia. So maybe if we
Okay. I'm gonna plot it just directly in the middle.
Good job. 2 new letters for you. S and S. Just S. 1 new letter, but twice. Josh, you got something?
Safety steward.
Ooh, tell me more.
It's about a steward who has to become a safety person.
Yeah, let's see it.
Oh my God, I've been handing out bad things. Oh my God, what am I gonna do? Give me that back.
Whoa.
here
Here you go,
here
sorry.
I think it burned me already. What are you gonna do?
Management will handle that. Now to save more people.
Whoa. That steward is acting really safe all of a sudden.
Good job. Rowan.
Separate.
Ooh, tell me more.
In this fan fiction turned movie, we see as Severus Snape is turned into a
I'm in.
snake and
Professor, I had a quick. Oh my gosh! Professor Snape is a freaking snake!
that's like from Gryffindor.
Oh no! I'm getting the heck out of here. This is messed up.
Good job, and that's time. Thank you all very much. All right, now we are going to play the game of Lyric Prank. The way it's going to work is Josh has a theme song to a very popular animated show that we will reveal at the end. If you can't figure it out through this video, he's only going to read the next line. He's only going to read that song line for line as thing goes through. Rowan can say anything they want to say. I'm still going to give them a scene suggestion, and they're going to do an improv scene for us. Your guys' suggestion is going to be needle. 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 Rowan and Josh, are you guys ready?
Yes.
Take it away.
Okay, sweetheart. So you see here, when you put the fox through the hole and you pull it, it works very well. How's it going with you over there?
Of those hearts who are filled with greed.
Oh yeah. I know it was a rough day of school today, but now you're just with your grandma and we'll just keep doing our
There's
knitting.
no need to fear.
Exactly. You get it. And I won't worry about you. I promise. You can handle yourself. Up against those scary school kiddos. So, what else has been cooking in your brain, kiddo? What other thoughts do you have?
Fighting all who rob or plunder.
Oh, yeah. See, I can picture you on the playground, kiddo. You're just there, and you don't let anyone rob or plunder or any of that at your school. I remember back in my days when I was a school teacher, everyone would rob and plunder everything, and I wish I had a little kid like you, who should stop it now.
Right this wrong with blinding speed.
Oh, wow. Yes, you have some very strong conviction. Hold on to that, kiddo. You're gonna need that in the real world.
Those are near.
Oh, what's near, kiddo?
A cry.
The crabs are near. Yeah, I know you're not used to Maine yet, but I promise, it's not too bad, especially in the summer. You can eat the crabs,
What in this world the headlines read?
When I read the headlines today, it talked about the stock market. It talked about the craft store. I mean, it was the craft store, his newspaper, but it was talking about how they were out of buttons because everyone kept trying to make new button shirts.
And frighten all who see or hear.
Oh, okay. Well, I think we should have okay. We might be taking this a little far, kiddo. That's fair. It's hard when there are mean kids at school. But I want you to look inside yourself, value yourself. Try not to care so much. Just, don't let them rob and pillage, but don't let them scare you either.
When criminals in this world appear and breaks the laws that they should fear.
Yeah, and it was a scary world, kiddo. Your other grandma would always say that robbery was the way to go if you wanted to succeed. But I'm glad that you're learning otherwise. You're seeing all these people and.
And that's time. Give them a round of applause. That was fantastic. That, of course, was Rowan speaking. Rowan and Josh reading the lyrics to the Underdog theme song. So thank you very, very much. What's up? Now we're going to play the game of As Seen on TV. It being, of course, national shopping season, we're going to do a little shopping game. We're going to create an infomercial for you for a product that hopefully doesn't exist because it's going to be very, very odd. And we're going to just create that infomercial for you right now. That infomercial is, of course, a school for artists. That does exist, but that's okay. We're going to be doing an infomercial, a school for artists. Rowan and Josh, take it away.
Welcome. Thanks for turning on the channel, and hope you stay with us for this wild ride. So, we're gonna be talking about all kinds of. If you're an artist out there, if you're a con artist, you're a street artist, you're a painter, I don't know, whatever you are. Come on, listen. Take it away, Josh.
Well, today we figured we need to solve a problem that everybody has. There just aren't enough schools for artists. So we teamed up with a great group of artists and we made a brand new school for all your artists. We've got everything you need. We've got paint, we've got a building, we've got brushes, and this is just a fantastic product. And we've just got to go to some reviews from our users just to show how good it is. Hello?
Hello. It is me. My name is KG Kaworu, and I always wanted to pursue my love of art. Now, when I was a little teenager, I really wanted to be a musical theaterist, but my dad said no, and so I had to go to law school, and it was really sad, and I just led a sad life, and I married a random man, and but luckily I'm 80 now, and we got divorced, and I realized it was time to make a new life for myself, so I went to this art school of yours, and I met the real love of my life. Hi, Shannon. And I really discovered the other love of my life, which is musical theater. So thank you.
Well, thanks for that. Now we're going to go back to Rowan, and she's going to tell us all of the capabilities of this fantastic product.
Yes, thank you. Now, if you come to our building, as Josh said, we have a building. I know. You come in. There are many doors. You can stay in one, behind one door. You can live there. It's a boarding school if you want to be boarded, and so you can stay. And then in another room, we got all the paints and the painting and the watercolors and the acrylics. And then what we do is every day at noon, we take a field trip, and whatever form of art you're learning, whether that's any type of art, we're gonna go and bring it to the world every day at noon. And what we're gonna do, say for example, you're a painter, we're gonna go vandalize, and you're just gonna get it out, and we're gonna have a mission. You're gonna have coming in, we're gonna talk about what your mission is, why you wanna do this art. And we're gonna fulfill that mission throughout the time that you're at this school. Say you're a con artist, we got plenty of con artists here. We're actually connected to a prison, and it works pretty well. So it's a premier experience, and you can always go out into the real world and con everyone, and it's pretty great. So yeah, it's pretty amazing. So next we are going to take a look-see and have an interview with one of our teachers, our teacher, Mr. Fredrickson. Mr. Fredrickson has been one of our most recent recruits, and tell us a little bit about yourself, your experience here so far.
Well, thank you. I was a former con artist, and I was just getting too old for the game, so I decided I needed to teach a sea of young new recruits. So I came to this school, and it has been a life changer. It's so nice to see that you're there helping the lives of future con artists. It just touches your heart. I don't know what I would do without this school.
Thank you. I agree. It's so I would also like to see Mr. Fredrickson has has a child who's been coming to our school, and the child has been also doing the boarding school aspect. So if Billy could come and talk about what it's like to live on campus, and I believe Billy specializes in woodworking art and other such areas. Billy?
Yeah, well, it's so nice. I get to come here. I get to work with my dad. I get to build all these things. The prison workplace even gives me $5 an hour. It's really nice, and it's a life-changing experience. The boarding school, I get a free place to stay, and all I had to do was rob a couple places. It's fantastic, and I just don't know what I would do without it. I get to spend time with my dad, and it's just like a great big family. The food isn't great, but it makes up for it.
All right, thank you, Billy. Yes, if you need financial aid, we can really teach you how to con people and just get that money, and it's practically free. And unlike what Billy was saying, if you're a good enough con artist, Billy will get there. You can also get yourself some good food. It's part of the motivation system. Now, with the motivation system, we have it for all of the different areas. You know, say you are in the comedy art area. Now, no one is able to laugh or smile at you until you reach a certain level of humor, and it's our way of punishment. And it's we use Skinner's operant conditioning. So the better in the shaping, and the better you get, the less laughs, and you have to do more to get the more laughs. We have a psychologist who comes and helps us and teaches us all the ways to get those minds going and get those minds learning. So psychologist, could you tell us a little bit about your job here and what it's like with the punishment system?
Well, the punishment system is truly fantastic. It's a great way of teaching these young recruits how the real world is like. So we have two forms of punishment. A, as you stated, you don't get the higher tier rewards until you get better. So you don't get laughed at until you're funny. Wow. Some people might say, then why do we need to come to this school? We can do that anywhere. We provide this in many different aspects, and it's just truly fantastic the ways we provide this, because it's not every day you don't get to be laughed at if you're not funny. So we try to change the lives of these people. And the other prison thing, though, we've tried to stop this. That's what my job is. We also have these people who, the con artists sometimes get a bit violent. And so they sometimes start food fights. But that's also said because we don't have a good food, but that's where the reward system comes in. People have to get better food. When they get better, they don't want to start food fights because now they have good food. So it's just a big system, and everybody learns to be better.
And that's time. Give a round of applause. That was awesome. Great job, everyone. I love it. Okay. It is time for competitive 185. How do you play 185 as a competition, you might ask? And some of you are asking, how do you play it regularly anyways? We've never even seen it the first way. So the game of 185 typically works like this. We'd get a suggestion from the audience, and then our archers would come up with a joke. It would go a little something like this. Let's say we got cow, for instance. We'd say 185 cows walk into a bar. Bartender says, come on in. The cows are partying all night. And the cows are like, man, this place is utterly unbelievable. We laugh, we chuckle, we guffaw, we have a good time. What makes it competitive is I'm going to give each archer a private list of 5 things that are going to walk into their bar, and where they're going to try to get through the 185 jokes as quick as they can. You'll know what the suggestions are because you'll hear them tell the first part of the joke when that thing walks into the bar. So that's how you'll know. Because I can't type it to both of you, I'm going to type it to Josh first. I'm going to ask that Josh not look at his screen, though, until I've had the opportunity to, of course, also send Rowan their list. So,
Competitive. Oh, no. Whoa, what's it gonna land on? no. The strudel is rigged, by the way. I believe. To land on Jimmy.
Josh, you have your list, but don't look at it. Okay. You can both look at your lists. First person to get to you have to do them in order. First person to get to the end of their 185 wins. And obviously it's got to be a joke still, so you better still be making me laugh. I'll be the judge of that, but don't worry, I'm feeling pretty jolly. So, and you guys are hilarious. So I think we'll still get this. Josh and Rowan, are you both ready? On your marks, get set, 185. Whoever wants to start can go first.
185 now clamors on the bar. The bartender says, "Hey, pal, my room, the can looks like it's the can was get here." And the bartender says, "Yeah, sure, was that like, well, these drinks are so good, I better hate the
Just light a spark in the dark and spread the cheer. 'Cause on these holiday nights, grab your friends, celebrate, 'cause it's finally here.
Ain't nice, remember the war we won. The Greeks tried to erase who we are.
185 teachers walk into a bar. The bartender says, "Hi, Mrs. Miller. Sorry I forgot to turn in that essay and then I moved away." To which the teachers reply, "Oh no, looks like you have a timeout and I'll take that drink on the rocks of the playground."
I don't know what's funnier, the joke or the fact that Rowan's school had a playground on rocks. Josh, Rowan, who's it gonna be? Who's it gonna be?
A 185 police officers walk into a bar. The bartender says, "Hello, which drink would you like? This one or this one?" And to which the police officers reply, "Well, first, I have to read to you, Miranda, the one on the right." I just pointed to the left, but yeah.
We'll flip it. We'll make it work. I'll figure out how to. We'll fix it in post. Now I feel like a big time producer now. All right, who's going next? Josh, Rowan, what do we got?
185 models walk into a bar. The bartender doesn't want to serve models in his bar, but the models are only used to runways. They don't know how to run away.
Oh, I love it. I love myself a good catwalk joke. All right. Oh, Rowan.
185 pool cleaners walk into a bar. The bartender says, "Whoa, pool cleaners, you're just walking in here and swearing all over the place?" Just pool cleaners reply, "Sorry, we don't have a good filter. I guess we better leave."
Rowan needs one more for those of you counting at home, and we need three more from Josh. Who's it gonna be?
185 makeup artists walk into the bar. They stay for the bar in a little bit, and then one man walks in. All the makeup artists gather around and are like, "Yeah, this ain't work."
Josh, you got another one in you? Can you catch up?
185 soldiers walk into a bar. All the soldiers are comparing who can drink more shots.
All right. It's either going to be Josh with tax consultant or Rowan with tent.
185 tents walk into a bar. The bartender says, hey, want to play a game to see who can get a drink out of all of you 185? To which the tents reply, wow, the stakes are really high.
So close. Congratulations, though. Rowan wins. Josh did not have the tax consultant thing right away, and he forgot to file a late form. So he gets the rank of IRS, which means in real second. That was a bad joke. I apologize. Cool. That was the game of Competitive 185. Thank you for watching.
It is required of every man that the spirit within him.
Hi, I'm Rowan. Happy almost winter / possibly holidays. I recommend if you celebrate Hanukkah, learning how to spin the dreidel upside down and practice forever and ever until you can do it. And then you can one-up all of your family members when you play dreidel and seem really cool. So, thanks. Enjoy the show.
Do you really know how to spin it upside down?
My dad can do it too, so it's not just me, but yeah, it took a lot of practice.
Describe what that actually means.
Like, I have a dreidel right here.
Okay, cool.
So I'd like hold it like this, and and if you get it, like, woo, and it'll land.
And then it lands and spins.
It's like this for like a long time. If you could do it, it'll spin like this.
Jeez, that's really cool.
Yeah, Josh, can you do it?
No, I'll have to try that one.
It took me a lot of practice.
Okay, sorry, I was just really interested. I had to break it and ask.
Should walk abroad among his fellow men. And if that spirit goes not forth in life, he is good.
Oh, hi, I'm Josh Adelson. Happy late Hanukkah. And for those of you who can't spin the dreidel upside down yet, just try and get it the right way.
Damned to do so after death, to witness what he cannot share, but might have shared and turned to happiness. We're barley and barley, avarice and greed. We took advantage of the poor.